Hi guys, and welcome to laebonyarts. This is just going to be like a quick video. I got a quick channeled message. So I just wanted to thank everyone for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who books with me. Thank you for all the beautiful messages and emails that I get sent. I really do appreciate it. Okay. So the channeled message I got for today was don't shoot the angler. An angler translates to messenger of God or angel. So I kind of feel like the divine really wants me to like tell people that they need to remember that when they're watching tarot, you know, when you're trying to get like information from messengers and information from, you know, divine guidance and all that kind of stuff, you need to remember that we are channeling, well, the real intuitive ones are channeling messages that are given to us from source. Because there's a lot of people, they get really angry when it comes to like you know, readings and things like that. People get really in their feelings and they take things really personally. And obviously I always say, if the shoe fits, lace it up and wear it, bitch. Because, you know, some people, they wouldn't be getting so aggressive and so angry if, you know, certain things wasn't resonating with them. You know what I mean? Okay. But I really feel like people really kind of need to understand that you know, when we are delivering these messages, it's not a personal attack. You know, sometimes people kind of, they forget that when you ask for guidance, or when you ask for a message from spirit, or when you ask for a sign, sometimes the sign gets delivered through people like myself, readers. And, you know, we're answering your calling, but you're refusing to take on the message because it's not what you want to hear, or it's not in the way that you want to hear it. And, you know, I always say the truth doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, because the truth is the truth. Okay. And the divine God, Lord, whoever you pray to, whatever you believe in, the higher power doesn't give a fuck about your feelings either. Do you understand me? So the higher power is not going to tell you a message. You know, why do you think loads of people go through tests and trials and tribulations? It's been given by the universe. The universe is not going to tell you what you want to hear. It's going to tell you what you need to know. And so a lot of people, they miss their calling, they miss opportunities, they just miss life in general. Like, they let life pass them by because they're refusing to listen to messages, because the messages that they get is not always how they want to receive it. You know, and a lot of people, they like to kind of dictate to people and tell people how to channel and how to do this and how to do that. And it's just like, no, you don't tell someone who works for the divine how to deliver a divine message. The divine speaks through us. If I said this in another video, where if the divine herself came down, or God themselves came down, you know, you'd be fucking pissing yourself. You're not going to say to God, oh, well, you know what, God, don't speak to me like this, or God, don't say it like that. You're going to be like, yes, God, you know, you're going to be bowing the fuck down. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people just kind of need to understand that. Like, sometimes you need to ask yourself, are you ready to really watch tarot? Are you ready to really receive a message? And if it's something that you're not quite ready to receive, or you're not quite ready to hear, then just click off. You know, I don't understand why so much people get so angry, especially when it's not like a when it's not a personal reading. You know, you're doing a reading and it's not personal, and people just get all fucking crazy and shit. It's like, I just work here, okay? I'm just delivering the messages, okay? So the other channeled message is keep that same energy. I don't know if I had that energy or that message in another video before, but hello, we're gonna reiterate it in this video, okay? I keep hearing keep that same energy. So for some of you, there might have been like, I don't know, there might be like people or a certain situation. No, a person. I'm hearing person. There was a person, there was a group, there was individuals that had a certain way of saying something, had a certain way of doing something. And so you withdrew yourself from these people or from this person, or they withdrew themselves from you. Those same people or person, like whoever you withdrew yourself from, who had a lot of negative things to say towards you or at you, they now want to come back into your vicinity. Excuse me, oh, they don't want me to tell you that, but they do. They do. They're acting like they don't, but they do. But I keep hearing someone say, keep that same energy. So the same energy, like if somebody came at you and they kind of was like, you know, oh, I don't want to speak to you again, or you're not going to make it, or I don't want to be with you, da, 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 da. And now it's kind of like, I'm sensing that someone is eating their words right now. And so the divine wants me to let that person know, keep that same energy. That same energy that you had when you were like saying something negative, or you didn't want to fuck with this person, you don't want to be with them, you wanted to abandon somebody. Keep that same energy when you're in times of crisis. You know, because a lot of people, they want solace from those who they betrayed, those who they hurt, those who they left, those who they abandoned. Those are the people that they want to run to and ask for help, or for guidance, or for support. You know, they say don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you and then wonder why you're starving. Okay. Yes, I just added that bit on. But it's true. It's true, is it not? This is what happens. People bite the hand that feeds them and then they fucking leave themselves starving and shit, you know? I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of people need to be more grateful. You need to be grateful for the people that are in your life, and you need to be grateful for the real people in your life. You know, because there's a lot of fakery in this world. And so when you come across a real person, someone who loves and cares for you from the kindness of their heart, not to kind of get anything in return, you know, there's no hidden agendas. A person just does something because they want to do it. It's up to you to be able to treat that person with the ultimate respect, because you just never know who they are. You never know who they're going to become. And, you know, I would rather live a life of discipline than a life of regret. You know, I'd rather battle discipline and have to kind of just say, you know what, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to sacrifice this, I'm going to sacrifice that, to allow myself to elevate and to move forward and to be happy, than to live a life of regret and misery and suffering. Because there's a lot of people in the collective that are in regret right now. If it's not in the collective, this is the energy that's around you. A lot of people are riddled with guilt to the point where they can't even approach certain people to say how they feel, because it's literally eating away at them. And I've been doing this channeled message for months. Like in the collective, in the community tab, I wrote about karma and people eating their words and people getting illnesses and a lot of bad shit happening to people because of the things that they've been putting the good people through. And I can see it. I see it all playing out. Because people don't take heed to the warnings, you know. People really think that they can get away with being a dickhead for the rest of their life. And you can't, you know. Things always come back to bite you in the ass. So just remember that. Remember when you're speaking to someone, especially those who give you guidance. I really don't understand why certain people get rude to like readers and shit. I'm just like, you're brave. You're brave, man. But then I see that people are going through tower moments and I'm like, this is why. Because they're disrespectful for no reason. This is why. This is why they're miserable. This is why things keep happening over and over again. This is why you just can't get any peace in your life. Because you actively create chaos for everyone else everywhere you go. What can I say, people? But anyway, that is it, and that is all. That's all I got to say for today. Thank you all so much for your patience. The rest of the readings, I'll be doing all the signs, general readings. They'll be out sometime next week. I had a lot going on. There's been a lot going on. My attention has been in other places, and I'm just recovering from hay fever. Like, I think my eyes are looking normal again, and my nose, because everything was like all itchy and swollen. It was horrible. Okay, it was horrible. So yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh, for those that keep asking me about my deck, I am so excited that people are actually interested in my deck. But I am not taking pre-orders until the deck is complete and ready for production, okay? So you can stop asking me those questions, because I keep saying if there's any announcements for when the deck is released or when it's coming out, it will be on Instagram. So you have to follow me on my Instagram, because the announcement will be there first, and then I'll be announcing it to YouTube, and then I'll be doing a video. If you do not see me with the deck, I'm not taking pre-orders. It doesn't make any sense for me to take pre-orders when I haven't calculated all the costs of the printing. You know, there's a lot. It's not just designing 1111, as I saw that said that. It's not just designing the deck. You know, after the deck is designed, I've then got to decide, okay, do I want to edge the sides? Do I want it gloss? Do I want it matte? How big do I want it? What box do I want? Because I'm not getting those ugly tuck boxes. I hate those boxes. I don't know why people get them. I hate them. They rip. This is why half of the time when people are like, what decks are you using? I don't know, because I don't keep half my decks in their boxes, because I hate those cheap little, you know, like they look like cigarette boxes. I hate them. So I've got to decide what kind of box I want. I'm thinking about if I want to give like a gift with the first kind of 10 orders or whatnot. So I'm also doing my own postage, my own packaging, everything. Like, and I'm doing it all on my own. There's no publisher, there's no middleman. It's me designing, then doing this, then doing that, then I'm doing everything. So you have to be patient. And I'm not going to take pre-orders because I don't know how much to charge people. So I'm just going to be taking people's money. You know, I need to decide how I want the deck, what type of finish I want. Do I want it luxury? Do I want it basic? I need to go through a lot of steps, okay? So please be patient with me, okay? And like I said, when the deck is going to be released, when it's made, I will let everybody know, okay? So it's not created yet. I'm in the middle of designing it. So I don't know why people keep asking me, am I taking pre-orders? I'm like, what sense does that make? I don't understand why people keep asking me that. I don't. But I will be taking pre-orders only when the deck is complete. And I'm very particular. So once I've designed the deck, I need to wait for it to be printed. Then I need to be okay with it. I need to shuffle the cards and use it. And if I think it's okay, then I'll start taking pre-orders. But, you know, there's a lot of processes and a lot of steps. It's not just simply designing the deck and sending it off, you know, because I'm in charge of everything myself. So, you know, things are going to be taking a lot longer to do just because I don't have like a additional support, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So please just wait. The announcements will be given, okay? Also, when I've got the deck printed, I will be showing everyone. So, you know, I'll be saying, oh, guys, you know, finally the deck's done, and I'll be showing it, and I'll be probably using it in a reading just so people can get, like, familiar with the cards, or I might do a flip through. I don't know. There's a few cards that I want to explain as well as to why I've done them, because there's some cards that are, like, really different to the original Rider-Waite's Tarot. So some of those cards I wanted to kind of, like, explain. But, you know, that will be coming very soon. Patience is a virtue, guys. I've just had a lot going on that has taken priority over me designing. And so, you know, it's just delaying the process. But it is what it is. It's still in production. I'm very excited because I'm a lot closer to the end than I realized. So I'm like, yes. And I've left all the kings till last. So I would say you'll know when I've finished the deck or when I'm nearly almost finished when you start seeing the kings, because I'm leaving all the kings till last, okay? But I'm nearly there. I don't have that much designs to go. So, yes, so thank you all so much for all your excitement and support with that. What else do I have to say? That's it. That is it, and that is all. Oh, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or anything like that. Sorry, my hair's crazy today, guys, because I just washed it. I was like, these curls need to breathe, okay? Yeah, if you want anything, all the information is down below, okay? I need to go. But thank you so much. Toodles!